Each morning, Cook Holliday makes the short walk from his house in Walton County to this, by definition, a pole barn. But it's not just a pole barn in the traditional sense. You see, at the tender young age of 77, Cook Holliday is an accomplished pole vaulter. And this is where he keeps his poles and the occasional piece of farm equipment. But to understand Cook Holliday and his love for pole vaulting, you must first take a trip back in time, 70 years to be exact. That day in Rochelle, Georgia, when a 7-year-old farm kid was riding the bus home from school, and something caught his eye.
I took a seat next to the window and I looked out and I saw somebody pole vaulting. I didn't even know the word pole vault in the first grade. So I said, my goodness, I think that I could do that. So I go in and I throw my books down and my mom says, Cook, where are you going? And I said, to the wood pile and get me an axe. I'm gonna jump. And she says, what are you talking about? I got the axe, went to the woods, and I cut down, I had to have 2 standards, and I picked me a bamboo pole out, and I got the hole diggers, and I just started jumping from memory how he was doing. I knew nothing about it. I didn't even know it was pole vault.
And from that day forward, Cook was hooked. In the years that followed, he set numerous records in both high school and college, where he attended ABAC as well as the University of Wyoming on athletic scholarships. In his adult years, Cook was a teacher and successful track coach, winning 6 state titles before eventually being inducted into the Georgia Athletic Coaches Hall of Fame in 2009. Even now, at 77 years old, Cook is still competing, including this proud moment when he took home the gold for seniors at the World Championships in Toronto. And as I walked through his basement, snapping picture after picture, I couldn't help but think, all these awards and honors started with the simple routine ride on a school bus. But according to Cook, it started long before that. The way he explains it, it all began as soon as he could walk.
I don't think I would be where I am today had it not been from growing up on a farm and my dad giving me the work ethics that I had. And as I've told people before, I didn't even have a wristwatch. You know, we worked from sun up to sundown in the summertime, of course, not during school, but it's a parallel there that keeps me going because I learned to work. And if you're gonna be successful in anything that you do, where it's farming or whatever, you better be hungry and want to do it. And if you're not hungry for agriculture or pole vaulting or throwing the discus or triple jumping, you're just gonna get beat, you know, that's it. So it's definitely a parallel.
One of the outstanding community honors he received is that the city named the sidewalk surrounding Winder-Barrow High School the Holliday Walk, and a bust of Coach Holliday is in place at the W. Claire Harris Stadium in Winder to honor Coach Holliday for his coaching accomplishments.
If somebody came up to you and said you have a choice to make, pole vaulting or farming, what's your choice?
Photo finish for first. Does that tell you? I love it, and of course if you don't, you eliminate yourself, you know. And I've always taught my kids, worse than a quitter is a man who's afraid to start. And the thing about it is, if you're thinking about getting in farming, I think you need to stick with it, you know, because it is tough, I can say that. But health-wise, to grow up on a farm, you know, I just look forward to that sun coming up. And I look forward to it going down sometimes because I'm tired too.
In Walton County, Georgia, for the Farm Monitor, I'm Ray DeLessio.